They'll tell you I'm crazy.
That I've lost my mind.
That what I have to say is psychotic.
But it's not.
The truth takes many forms.
I'm awake.
I know what's right and what's wrong. My mind has never been more clear.
It's their contagion that has contaminated me. It's their sickness that must be stopped.
I've done what was necessary to cleanse myself.
It makes perfect sense.
Wait. You hear that? Listen. The urge was building.
It would follow me, trace my every move.
My body was not my own, and it had to end.
You want an account of what happened? Okay. I'll tell you in perfect detail so you'll see that I'm not insane.
Its insidious gaze.
A predatory lens.
It reduced me to nothingness in a single glance.
The eye.
The eye.
The eye.
What would happen if it was shut? Forever.
No more control.
I would have freedom of my mind and body.
I could live.
I had
no choice.
If you had the strength, you'd have done the same.
I used what was at my disposal, disarming him with pleasantries, batting my eyes, taking careful account of my hips as I walk. I was a damsel in distress. I knew he would take the bait. What an ironic way to go. He assumed that I was no threat. He let his guard down. We became so close. It wasn't long before he gave me the key to his place. I know what you think. I must hate this man to plot as I have. But that isn't the case. I didn't hate him. It was what was attached to him.
The eye.
I could no longer bear it. It followed me throughout my life, starting as a little girl. It told me lies, that I was inferior. I needed to be submissive and quiet. Then, as my body developed, the lies were more insidious. I was told that I was responsible for men's reactions and advances, to cover up where the consequences were mine. It didn't just infect me. There's not a single female that doesn't know the poison I speak of. Clutch your purse closer. Carry your keys as weapons. We are trained to recognize that. Gaze. Yeah. You didn't see me coming.
With him out of the way, I could settle the score. Surely you've heard the saying, an eye for an eye.
As he slept, I crept in beside his bed. I was so close. I could feel him breathe and see his chest rise and fall.
He must have sensed my presence because he jolted awake.
My heart beat wildly, as did his.
A single streak of light from the window illuminated the eye.
My body came online, my vision, my sense of hearing were like a lioness on the hunt.
I scarcely even dared to breathe in those moments as I plastered myself to the wall.
I was so close, the black of the pupil, like obsidian, taunted me.
I hid in the shadows until the right moment.
A false sense of security washed over him as a neighbor's car door slammed. He must have told himself that was the culprit, the reason he couldn't sleep.
As he lay back down, the rage inside me erupted. How dare he underestimate me?
I leapt on top of him.
He went to scream.
For a moment, I could tell he recognized me.
It was now or never. Me or him?
He was strong, but
The knife plunged into just the right spot. Over and over and over and over
over
and over
and over and over and over and over and over
and over and
over and over and over
and over
and over and over
and over.
Full of adrenaline, his heart beat wildly.
Pushing more blood out from his wounds.
All I could hear was the heart still beating.
It was pounding in my head. Get out. Get out.
Get out, get out,
Get out.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
get out.
Did it stop?
Is it over?
Get out. He was dead. I was free.
As the lioness divides her kill for her young.
I took apart the man where he lay in bed.
Ever so carefully, I placed him part by part underneath the floorboards.
The sheets,
Knife.
My clothing.
everything, stored under the planks with meticulous care.
I was so fatigued from my work that I collapsed into a chair and dozed off.
I was startled awake by a loud rapping, pounding so hard I grabbed my robe to investigate.
Could I be dreaming? How could his heart be still beating?
But it wasn't the man. It was the door.
Who could be here at this hour? It was still dark.
I had nothing to fear. My deeds were done and packed away. Everything washed and set so perfect not even his discerning eye would notice a thing out of place.
I peeked out the window and it was the police.
I calmed myself quickly. If they had any suspicion, I would simply lie.
I'd tell them that I woke from a frightful dream and I stumbled to the sink to get a glass of water. What if they asked for him? Simple. I'm house sitting. Alone in this big old house, surely they would understand how one's mind could play tricks. I grabbed a robe and I hurried down the stairs and let in my guests. How can I help you, officers?
Sorry to bother you, ma'am.
A neighbor coming home from work said they heard a scream.
Oh dear, how alarming.
Would you happen to know anything about that?
Me,
Do you live here, miss?
No, I'm house sitting.
For Mr. Anderson? Timothy Anderson, is that correct?
Yes, he's away on business and asked that I take in the mail and keep an eye on the place. I know it was funny. Eye on the place. I realized the words as they left my mouth and I tried not to giggle. We must control ourselves and not come undone.
Is it possible for us to come in and do a quick look around? You know, make these neighbors happy and all.
Of course. Where are my manners? Come on in.
Nice place. They don't make them like this anymore, do they?
So empty, but well kept. Mr. Anderson must do well for himself.
I don't remember what I said. I just smiled. I didn't want to commit to anything they could hold me to. I saw their mouths move, but I couldn't hear what they were saying. Where is it coming from?
Where's what coming from?
Oh, no.
Are you okay? Is there someone here with you?
You can hear it. I knew that you could.
Hear what?
Where is it? Where? I killed you. You are no more. Why does it not stop? You knew. You knew the whole time, and you were trying to make me go bad. Well, I'm perfectly sane. As I slit his throat, and I put him under the floorboards. I timed it out all perfectly, and then I slit his throat. I cut him up where he slept. You wouldn't believe how much blood was inside of him. I took care to clean my hands. See, I was meticulous. Go look. Go. Get off me. Let me go.
They'll tell you I'm crazy.
That I've lost my mind,
That what I have to say is psychotic.
but it's not.
The truth takes many forms.